Oh yeah, look at that. Just super. Uh-oh. Let's go take a look. Hello, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? We've got some shop equipment upgrade stuff going on real quick. So we've got the Freight Harbor 20-ton press here. It's been good to us. The cylinder on the jack is a little leaky, but it's done what we need it to do. It's been a good little press. However, you know, you look on the other YouTubes and the Rumbles and whatever else on the vidges, and there is an upgrade that happens more often than not that brings a smile to the users of these presses. So that's what we're doing today. We had a super parking lot sale last month at the Freight Harbor, and you know, we're part of that fancy club where you go into the track on the inside and you're a club member. So we picked up, you know, 20-ton, and then we picked up this bad ride. Now, the last couple times these have gone on super special sale prices, they haven't had them in my local store, but this time they did. So we actually made a special trip. So we've got the air over hydraulic 20-ton press. So what that means is you put it up in there, it should fit right where that one fits. And instead of going pumpity pump, you can. It's on there, but you just go give it a little air. That's the plan. So that's going to be upgrade number one. I don't think we need this piece and these little springs because our return springs are going to pull it back up. But we're going to also on these, and it should be the same thing. You know, you got these little release valves, and they're all right. I've got pliers on my hip, but it seems like it's always just kind of cumbersome. So we were digging around the junk drawer on the toolbox, and we found this old antique vintage socket. Used to have an Allen head for a wrench, and then this is probably a 5/8 or so. Anyway, the reason I grabbed onto it is it's knurled. It's got a really nice knurl pattern here. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip zap this off a little bit, drill this out to the diameter of that little pin, pull this roll pin out of here, drill this, and we're going to have on-off knobby. So that's what we got planned for this one. It shouldn't take too long. I'm going to put you on a little tripod action here, and we'll get right after it. All right, real quick here. I don't know how heavy this is, but we're going to zip zap these off. I don't think that's bolted to anything. No? I really have no idea how heavy this is going to be, but we're going to find out. All right, that'll work. Oh, there went the impact. And we should be able to tilt this, bring it out, and we're coming over here to the bench. Over here, looks like 6 millimeters. You got two little cap screws that hold the base of this onto this crossbar, or the press bar, whatever you want to call it. And we probably will have to drill 2 holes in the base of this new jack for it to mount on here, but we'll see. 1 cap screw. There we go. Now this guy should just pop off. the bonus is you don't have to give up. I mean, you don't throw away the other jack. It's fine. It's still a 20-ton bottle jack. So it still gets to be in service helping us out around the shop here. Back around this way. Let's do a little unboxing here. There we go. That's polystyrene. Got some plastic. Well, we missed. Here we go. Ugh. And the jack handle. Got instructions. Oh, trash can. In the box. There it is. So this guy's gonna hang off the back. And yeah, we're gonna have to do a hole here and find something back here. We'll figure it out though. All it's got to do is keep it from sliding around. And then these bad rides, I'm pretty sure, can just come off. There we go. So we got springy sprungins that'll go in our might use someday pile. And then I think what we'll do, pardon me while I'm building a place to work here. Now you get to come over here and go bang right there. Now, the one thing we do have to make sure of is that this is centered front to back, so we're not twisting this bar when we're pushing on stuff. Actually pressing on stuff is the correct terminology. We might get our cap screw in back here, guys. I should have jacked this up a little bit more so I could get a pin under there and mark those holes. Let's do that real quick. That one. And back on there. Get her about in the center. We can come over just a hair. One hole marked. Two holes marked. That one's going to be all right. Let's see about this guy. Ooh, that one's going to be too close. Dang it. Yeah. We're a little too close here, so let's over here. Pull this guy up here. We're just gonna come out here with we've got meat, right? Where's my over here. Alright, now I gotta figure out, I'd like to go ahead and tap these. Tap this hole when we drill it. So let's figure out what size this is. 8 by 125 is what we got going on here. And we're gonna try, yeah, we're gonna go 1964s on the drill. Oh yeah, that's too big. Oh, the tap's almost all the way through. I'm gonna run it and see, but I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think we're gonna be happy with this. Again, it doesn't have any kind of force applied to it, so it's just got to hold that jack in place. Well, that's about the easiest tap I've ever done. Do you dare try it? The threads actually don't look too bad, guys. I think that might hold. Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. That's gonna be nice. I'm a pilot hole guy. Do you do your, like whenever I'm drilling pretty decent sized hole, I'll go ahead and just throw an 1/8" bit on and drill a pilot so you don't have to fight it, you know? There. Budamus! Oh, I'm right underneath the handle though. That's inconvenient. Mounted. Oh shoot, you're probably way out of frame. Mounted. Here we go. I should be able to just kind of, let's do like that. And we can kind of rest. Is it going to be this easy? Oh yeah, look at that. Just super, uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I centered it here, but I didn't realize that this may not be, we're talking Chinesian parts here. That might not be actually in the center. Darn it. Let's see here. We're gonna cheat here and do that. And we're gonna come up here and do that. It's a little taller of a jack. I'm not gonna lie. So we need to come down here. Oh, it needs to go back too. Boy, you guys, I screwed this up. Gosh darn it. I thought it would be easier than this. Okay. We got to regroup a little bit. So here's the problem. We are too far forward this way. When you come up, you can kind of see how that's just not gonna line up. It looks like it from here because we're at a weird angle, but all right, we got to do some measuring and figure this out. Okay, so this is probably how I should have done it in the first place. We just cribbed all this up, and oh no, it's not, there's no OSHA. Close your eyes, all right? But we're cribbed up, and then we just slid her around until we got centered side to side and centered pretty close front to back. I'm pretty sure over in the land of China, where, you know, they originally built this, that's how they put it together. So that's how we're gonna do this. So we got these marked. We're gonna drill and tap 2 more holes in the bottom plate. They won't even, the old holes won't even show, so you won't even hardly be able to tell that I screwed up again. Let me get that done and I'll bring you back in here. Okay, now we're back in business. 2 new holes drilled and tapped. Machine screw there and machine screw back here, all tightened down. Life is good. We're in the cup, almost centered. Now we got to get these return springs stretched out just a little bit so I can get a nut on here. And I think I'm just going to use my fat. I'm sorry you can't see this, but it's kind of one of them deals where I gotta just do it. Come on. There we go. Okay, that one's on. Yeah, it's gonna work. All right, now we gotta make our knobby. I wonder, can I take this all the way out without losing fluid? I don't know. I bet it's gonna leak. What do you guys think? Oh geez, just a little bit. We can't do that. Okay. I didn't know that. That's your educational experience for this episode. If you take the turn-off screw all the way out of the bottle jack, it will leak horribly. I don't really want to beat on it, so we're going to have to pry this guy out a little bit. That's not a roll pin, so we're going to go ahead and cut it. We're going to end up having to re-drill this, you guys. What a bunch of nonsense. Now that should have relieved some pressure. And I ought to be able to, yeah, there we can pull her right out now. Golly! I'm serious, you guys. I thought this was going to take like 15 minutes. Now, what we're doing is we want this guy to be on here. Now, it's a hex head that's larger than this shaft, obviously. But down inside there, it's not drilled all the way through. So we're going to take off about, I don't know, 1/8, maybe 3/16 off of this end and see if we can't get to a point where we can get a roll pin right up against that knurling. Okay, we have it shaved off. We have it drilled out here. I think that was 23/64. And we've got some meat to go with, but we're going to come right here as close to the edge as we can. And then we went through our roll pins. We've got this bad ride. It's going to be just the right length. And it looks like first attempt, we're going to try 5/32. And also right in here will be good. Okay, so we're we're about an hour and a half into this 15-20 minute job here, but we have our knob. This is our knob. We did go ahead and grind her down a little bit. We've got the, what I say it was, 3/32 or 5/32 hole drilled through. That should fit our roll pin just lovely. Yeah, so we're gonna go for it here. Forgot to hit record. We're halfway on. It's looking good though. We just got to get to the other side and through the other side. Are you kidding me? Woo wee! Look at that, you guys. Huh. Yeah, that's the knobber. Roll pin is the exact right length. You know what? Let's play with it now. Better turn some air on. Oh, we gotta set these up. Let's get some tension on these springs. So let's try, you know, we'll do that much. We just went to where the threads were no longer visible on top. So that's where we're at there. We're in the bucket up here. Valve is closed. Huh? That is outstanding. Now, up, big test. Yippee skippy. Can we stop it? Ah, this makes me happy, happy, joy, joy. I don't know why, we can just leave that down. Oh, that's spectacular. I got something outside we can press on. We got to go get it. I can just hold this with one hand and bring this down. Now, we should be able to just kind of go. Nice, look at that. And then up we go. That was outstanding. Let's do the other one. There we go, ball joint number 2. Set up, ready to rock. Taking her down. Good there. Let's get her out of there, huh? Nice. Wow. How much faster is that, guys and gals, dudes and dudettes? This is going to be fun and entertaining and efficient. This is outstanding. Well, man, I'll tell you what, it was worth the effort. That is for darn sure. But in the futures, if you're gonna do this, go up in here and get her shimmed up, you know, cribbed up, and then set this where you want it, because darn sure this is not square or centered. But now, you know, we're in the cup. Everything works really good. This is just awesome. This little knobby we made is great. I couldn't be happier. So in the end, what are we talking about here? So you have an air-powered 20-ton press. Mind you, it's Chinesium freight harbor stuff, but this cat, I probably paid 130 bucks for it several years ago. You can still get them when they go on super sales for 160, 170. And then this guy, if you wait for a super sale, easily less than $100, either 89 to 94, somewhere in there. So you're talking less than $300 in the whole setup, and you've got an air-powered 20-ton shop press. You can't go wrong. We're going to get a lot of use out of this. We're getting back to hot rods and tractors and stuff like that now. Thanks for watching this one. Share, like, subscribe, all the good things. We'll see you on the next video.